just dessert spelled backwards. Coincidence? I think not. Hi everyone, this is NIhaarika Nair and today I'm giving a pretzel to the stress demon. Well, interesting fact, pretzel is a twist and a type of baked pastry. Staggering how just a 7-letter word can have double meanings. Just like how I give a scrumptious twist to baking. In dictionary language, baking is to cook by dry heat in an oven. But in my language, it makes me feel mindless. In a worthwhile way though. People quote on letting out their emotions. They never tell how. So maybe I can let it out by punching the dough. I mean, it's eventually going to spring back up again, just like how a punching bag leaps at you after a berserk punch. So, why not? But for a real note, stress is a condition and not a disease. People tend on framing a stressed person like a person with a disorder. But it's just human body calling out for help after being overloaded with pressure and worry. It can be in various ways. For example, I'm just 12 years of age, but I, or a lot of people my age, can't figure things out in life probably. I can't fit into a lot of clothes that I like. I feel like no one understands my problems. I feel my parents never listen to me. I have a way of finding fault in my own body. I belong in no age category. But a ray of hope was baking. One day, I just entered the kitchen frustrated from my sister's constant bickering of why the table is not neat and started to make a simple mug cake. It was for 5 minutes, but it made a major change. I started to indulge a lot into baking and cooking. I let out all of my anger from the day or sometimes the whole week by punching the dough or beating the eggs in the loudest and hardest way I could. But at the end of the day, I probably felt most satisfied when I saw a clean plate, the person licking their fingers after eating my food, and a generous burp at the end. It's like therapeutic to me. When the cupcakes rise to perfection, when the cake is moist and spongy, and when the cookie has the perfect balance of crunchiness and chewiness. It's the most joyful moment ever. So if you want to see my face glow like a tube light, come to the kitchen when my baked goods are ready. Because when else can you whip, beat and chop anything you want and be granted delicious results? Also, if you're stressed that you don't have friends, invite foodies to your house and you will have unlimited calls from them asking when to hang out next. I started following renowned chefs like Nadia Hussain, Anna Olsen and Rosanna Pansino. They gave me recipes that I cherished and loved. Since social media is literally running all of us human apes, I have an inspiration item that I baked from this great platform. I saw these mood reversing octopus plushies all over Instagram, which can be reversed to show different moods. I thought to make bread and cookies in the same form, which I named mood cookies. Obviously, I've not yet reached that level of expertise to make them reversible, but I made different varieties of them, which I carved to make different emojis. I ate them according to what my mood was. For example, I ate the happy emoji cookie when I was done with the last batch of them, since I was in the seventh heaven of how good they had turned out. Also, if you ask my family's perspective, they had just one line. As long as you feed us, we'll not complain. Baking helped me, a very short-tempered person, become cool and calm, but only in some fields though. It helped me relax and love myself by the way I could make food at such a young age. The very art that baking taught me was the art of giving. I started sharing my food with family and friends and felt more positive vibes developing. The most important thing that this art and skill taught me was to reveal my inner rebellious tween. It helped me truly know what an animal I was inside this tiny little body of mine. My life after baking goes so well with this quote, since before baking, my creativity and anger management skills were lying deep inside my brain, covered with a fine layer of dust. Moreover, to top it all off, a non-concentrated mind all the time. But now, they're like a well-polished piece of wood, with no stains and no scratches. When I punched the dough, beat the eggs, whipped the cream, I felt relieved. I felt satisfied. I felt my inner Gordon Ramsay said good job to me. And in addition, as Chef Edward Lee quotes, dessert is like a feel-good song, and the best ones make you dance. I try to apply this to my goods, and my feel good factor is always a well risen cake. Baking is my superpower. My apron is my cape, my chef's hat is my helmet, my whisk is my sword, and my cake pan is my shield. So take out your whisks, dear tempered people, and beat the eggs until they are clucking for mercy. Thank you.